time she declined to the first date. It was only on my birthday. Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, 'cause I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning. I'm just having a good.
Food feeds our soul. It nourishes us and gives us strength to do great things each day. Cooking together creates lifelong memories. Food has a magical way of bringing us back to a specific moment in time. It is what connects us across the globe and across generations. The food we enjoy is a part of our ethnic identity. Hello, my name is Kyssara. I enjoy cooking for fun and would love for you to join me. Together, we'll learn how to make a few easy and delicious recipes. Let's get started.
Hi there, I'm Creamit the Frog, and today I would like to cook something with Kyssara. How are you today, Kyssara?
I'm good, but first before we cook, we need to follow some safety tips.
Sure.
Safety tips before you cook. Ask an adult permission before cooking. There should always be an adult in the kitchen with you when you are cooking. Wash your hands well before you begin handling food. Take extra caution when working with knives, hot liquids, and any appliances. Read labels carefully. Keep your cooking area tidy. If there's a spill, clean it up immediately. Okay, now that we've covered a few tips on how to cook safely, let's get cooking.
I'm so glad you can join me today. We'll be making brunch. My favorite time of the day to cook is in the morning, but I also like to sleep in, so brunch is perfect. To create a delicious brunch charcuterie board, I will be making a few of my breakfast favorites, using what I already have available in my pantry and fridge. I'll be making pancakes, sausages, eggs, and fruit. We'll also learn how to make a Sweet Cloud Latte and a Cloud Nine Croffle. First, we'll start off with a brunch charcuterie board. The ingredients are pancakes or waffles, hard-boiled eggs, grapes, strawberries, or any fruits you have available. My favorite meals to make are probably breakfast meals, as I get to spend time with my family as we start our day. One of our favorites are fried eggs over medium, sausages, and some pan-fried potatoes, accompanied by a fresh blended smoothie. Back in 1985, a very clever man named Guy Beringer put the words breakfast and lunch together to create the word brunch. This late morning meal has become very popular and is known as a bright and cheerful meal that all can enjoy. A brunch charcuterie board provides a nice variety of food selection for all to enjoy. Place the pancakes in a line down the center of the board. Place your meats and eggs around the pancakes. Fill the gaps with fruits and enjoy. music maker. He walks through the forest, listening to the trees. He can hear their whispers and the rustle of their leaves. He lives upon the water, in a boat he made from dreams, making music with his hands while the river sings. He's in love with the nature. He loves every living thing. And the earth, she loves his spirit, for he lets his soul roam free.
Hi Kyssara, welcome to Brew and Bloom.
Thanks for inviting me. Wow, it looks so pretty here. I imagine it must take hours to arrange all the flowers.
Yes, it does. We have a team who creates everything in-house and it takes them many hours to complete it.
What types of events do you typically host here?
We hold a lot of happy events. We hold weddings and bridal showers, baby showers, and birthdays.
What is the inspiration behind creating a cafe and a floral studio in one?
Our owner, Sam, wanted to combine her love of flowers and coffee, and she wanted to create an environment for Edmontonians to enjoy good food, good drinks in the surroundings of beautiful flowers.
What is the most popular dish and drink from Brew and Bloom?
Our most popular dish is our Cloud Nine Croffle, and our most popular drink is our Sweet Cloud Latte. Would you like to make them?
Yes, please. I'm always up for learning a new dish or two.
Great.
Hi, I'm Sous Chef Miranda.
I'm Miranda.
Are you having a good day so far?
Yes, my day is pretty good.
Are you excited to learn how to make the new croffle?
Yes.
All right. So first, we're gonna take these squishy little dough balls and we're just gonna cut them in half so that we can lay them out nice and flat and turn these croissants into waffles. So now, I just need you to squish it out nice and flat into a circle. Just use the palms of your hand.
Bye-bye what used to be croissants.
That looks perfect. So now, we're gonna lay it out onto our waffle maker. Give it a nice little squish, and then rotate. So now we have to do it one more time, because we're gonna make one for each of us. So we put 4 in the middle, and just 2 on the sides. Give her a squish. So now the press is gonna do the rest of the work for us.
I didn't know you could make croissants into waffles.
Well, it's a new thing. It's getting really popular, so we had to try it out. The fun in the kitchen is just trying new things and seeing what you can make with them.
Ooh, that smells good.
Oh, it's my favorite smell all day long.
How did you become a sous chef?
I worked very, very hard for probably close to 10 years, cooking in different kitchens and learning different skills. I actually just got the sous chef position quite recently, so it's a new step in life and there's lots to learn.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you. I think our croffles are pretty much ready. Now, we're gonna cut them into 4 pieces. All right, and now we can work on the decorating. Are you ready to decorate your breakfast?
Yeah.
So pick out 4 pieces and we're gonna stack them up nice and high. Perfect, that looks perfect. We're gonna take our skewer and we're just gonna stab it through the middle. So now we have a nice sturdy little tower. And now we get to decorate it with whatever fruit you like. I usually start with the top and make the top look nice and pretty. Sometimes the fruit falls off, but that's okay. And sometimes you can just lift up your waffle a little bit and sneak some fruit in the middle. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge, but we always try to make it look as pretty as we can. Now imagine having to carry it. We have our leaning tower of fruit and waffle, and now we need to add our whipped cream. I like to just add just a little bit, but you can add as much as you like. So now it's time for the cotton candy. And you're gonna shape it into like a nice little ball. We're gonna play with our food a little bit today. We're just gonna kind of scrunch it. So we want it to look like a nice fluffy cloud. So put as much of those sprinkles on there as you like. This is the funnest part of the whole breakfast. So we're gonna take our chocolate syrup and we're just gonna pour it all over our cotton candy cloud. And our cotton candy is gonna melt and it's gonna make a nice little sauce for our croffle. And there you go. That's our Cloud Nine Croffle. You wanna try it out?
Yeah.
All right. This is a messy one to eat. Try to get that toothpick out of there. That's okay, my whole thing just fell over.
Oh.
All right. I just kind of dip it in everything and take a little bite.
Trying by Kobe Yamada. How do you do that? I didn't realize I had said it out loud, but the sculptor looked over and replied, "You simply do it." "Oh no, I could never do that." "How do you know?" he asked. "I just know." Confused, I walked away. He must be joking, I thought. But as I left, I couldn't help wondering what it would be like to create something so incredible. When I returned, the sculptor looked over at me and asked, "How's your sculpture coming along?" "I'm just here to watch. The best way to give your talents an opportunity is to try," he responded. "I'd rather just watch. I can't mess things up if I watch." "Ah, yes," he nodded. "If you do nothing, it feels safe, but everything stays the same. If you do nothing, there's less to experience, less to love, and less to learn." The fear of failing is the scariest part, and it stops most people from starting. The only way to get where you want to go is to take a step in that direction. And the best way to do that is to begin. It was all I could think about. Even as I slept, I dreamt of creating beautiful things. I was excited to get started, but as I was working, I realized that something was wrong. With every strike, I felt a little more deflated. With every blow, my disappointment grew. This was not turning out the way I had imagined. Why did I think I could do it? Why had I let myself care about this so much? The next time I saw the sculptor, he asked about my work. I told him it was no good and that I had quit. "Why would you do that?" he asked. "Because it feels awful to want something so badly and then just be disappointed." "Yes," the sculptor replied. "Disappointment hurts, but failure is temporary and in many ways necessary. It shows us how something can't be done, which means we are a little closer to finding out how it can. When you first tried to walk, you fell. But you picked yourself up and tried again. You were willing to fail over and over and over, and that is why you succeeded. How do I know this? You're standing in front of me right now." I had tried and I had failed. Now he was asking me to try again. What good would that do? I already had proven I couldn't do it. But if I was honest, I wanted to believe I could. So even though I worried that I wasn't good enough, I decided to try again. I worked and worked, then worked some more. And while I could see it was a little better, it still wasn't at all what I had wanted it to be. I stormed up to the sculptor. "See, I told you I wasn't any good, and this proves it. Are you happy now?" "Yes," he replied. "I'm happy. It is good to see you sculpting." "But it's terrible. I don't even know what I'm making anymore." "You're making progress," he explained. "I see talents emerging. I see risks being taken. I see courage, I see caring, I see perseverance. Yes, I see much progress indeed, and I hope you will keep trying. I tried again and again and again. As I stepped back and looked at my work, I had to admit, I wished I was better. I went to talk to the sculptor, and he asked me to go for a walk with him. He said, "I know it can be hard when things don't turn out as you had hoped, but be proud of your failures. I know I am. Every one of them." "I can't imagine you ever failing." He laughed. "More times than I can count. But each time you fail, you get a little smarter, a little braver, a little stronger. The truth is, we are all failures. The dreamers, the doers, the creators. Being a failure means you loved something, you cared. It means you stepped forward, you didn't hold back, you tried." "This is why I brought you here." He gestured to the statues around him. "These are my friends. These are my failures. And I'm grateful for every one of them because they helped me become who I am today." "I will tell you a secret," the sculptor confided. "I am now much closer to the end of my life than the beginning. And time passes whether we have the courage to do something good and worthwhile or we don't." It's been years since he's been gone. I will always treasure the time I spent with him, and I will never forget our conversations or what he had taught me. When we make it safe to fail, we make it safe to succeed. How do I do that? I'm really excited to learn how to make a Sweet Cloud Latte.
Great, let's start. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna pour milk into our glass. I've given you some pink over here and I'm gonna use the blue, and you just wanna put a little bit in. That's good. And then you're gonna just stir it up so it gets a nice pretty pink color. And then we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla flavor. Add however much you want. And now, because at Brew and Bloom we do love our cotton candy, I'll get you to make another cotton candy cloud. And just go like this, and I always try to put a little dent in the middle for these drinks. And then take a little bit of the flour, and you're just gonna sprinkle it on top of the cloud, just to make it look nice and pretty. And then take your chocolate sauce, and you just wanna pour some of it in there. And see how the cotton candy just goes right in? It's a messy drink, it's okay.
Yum!
Yes. Very tasty.
Thanks for having me. I learned a lot and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you for coming to visit us.
Hopefully you come again sometime soon.
Every culture has its own unique celebrations. Whichever special occasion you are celebrating, whether it be a large or an intimate gathering, there is one thing that remains true everywhere around the world. Rituals and celebrations help ground us in tradition. It gives us the opportunity to feel excited about what's to come, to laugh, to cry, and to create special memories together as a community.